Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Water Data with me, Josh the Scientist Phillips. I'm going to give you a brief recap of round 1 of the Water Kayak Series for 2024, which was held in Albany last weekend, the 10th and 11th of February. Okay, now let's check out the results. Well, no surprises here. The cream rose to the top with the highest overall power ranked angler, Alex Griesdorf, taking out first place. Mr. Consistent, he always manages to find the right class of fish to put himself in contention. And although neither his day 1 or day 2 bags were particularly big by his standards or for the general standards of Albany, it was still enough to secure him first place. So Alex took home a $650 paycheck and earned himself a much coveted qualifying spot in the Hobie Australian Championship. So big congratulations to Alex. In second place, we saw debutant and BFS guru Liam Morrow. He made quite an entrance. His solid day 1 bag of 2.24 kilos, it was the heaviest bag for the event. That included a big brim of 1.18 kilos and had him sitting in top spot as the sun set on day 1. Unfortunately, day 2 proved much tougher for Liam, and he only weighed in a modest 3-fish bag of 980 grams on day 2. But nonetheless, that was still enough for him to clinch second place. So a big congratulations to Liam. It's a big achievement in his first ever WADA kayak event. He's definitely an angler to watch out for in future events. Liam took home a $300 paycheck for his second place finish, plus a further $125 paycheck for his big brim. And in third place, it was Paul Samasco, continuing his run of good form. Paul was one of only 3 anglers to weigh in a bag over 2 kilos in the event. His day 2 bag of 2.01 kilos, it was enough for him to leapfrog Travis Newland and snatch third place. Paulie took home a $200 paycheck and a bag of prizes. So big congratulations to Paulie. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the fish weights for the events. Now, you may recall in my event preview, I pointed out that we had been seeing perhaps a general decline of medium fish weights in Albany over the last 5 years. Unfortunately, I think this event may have somewhat continued that trend. So we saw very modest median fish weights of just 418 grams. And Alex's winning bag with an average fish weight of just 610 grams. It's the smallest winning bag average that we've seen in any prior Albany event. Now, I'm not going to draw too many conclusions from this data set, given that these are just very small snapshots of the fishery. And I think in this particular event, certainly tides and weather played a big role in the difficulty that the anglers faced in capturing those larger fish. Nonetheless, Liam did a fantastic job capturing a 1.18 kilo specimen on day 1. So, yeah, very big congratulations to Liam on that. That big brim is certainly right up there, but not of the caliber that we certainly know does exist in this system. All right, so let's take a quick look at power rankings for Albany Kayaks. Now, Travis Newland, his 4th place finish in this event was just enough for him to retain his position at the top of the Albany Kayak power rankings. So congratulations, Travis. Similarly, Joe Gardner did enough to hold on to his 2nd place power ranking. But beneath the top 2, we're seeing quite a lot of movement here. I'll point out a couple of the big movers, particularly Liam Morrow. Now, this was his debut kayak performance, managed to get 2nd place in this event, which has bumped him up 22 positions. He is the monster mover for the power rankings in this round. He's now positioned in 15th power rank position for Albany Kayaks. And similarly, Paul Samasco, with his 3rd place finish, jumped up 19 spots to be positioned now 18th. I'll give a couple of other special mentions. We did see Jared Stevens and Mitch Vane. They sat out this event, so they've slid a few spots. But we've seen Steve Owens jump back into a kayak for the 2024 season, and he's managed to squeeze himself into the top 20. So welcome back, Steve. All right, so the power rankings for kayaks across all venues, we've seen much less movement in these rankings, but I will give a special mention to Paul Samasco. His 3rd place finish was enough to jump him up 4 spots into 13th overall. And Hunter Gross, he sat out this round, so he's dropped 4 spots. Dom Serra and Steve Newborough, those guys have both jumped up into the top 20, so well done, guys. All right, and these are the power rankings overall for boats and kayaks. So Alex Griesdorf with yet another win in Albany. He's certainly cemented his position as the overall top power ranked angler. Further down the ranks there, you've seen Renee Van Dorn Josh Phillips, that's myself, Jared Stevens, and Paul Furlong. We all sat out this round, so we're sliding down the ranks and being overtaken by other participants. So you've got to be in it to win it, as they say. And in the winner's circle, no new members here, unfortunately. But Alex Griesdorf with yet another win, still top positioned in the winner's circle with 9 wins in the last 5 years. And this was his 3rd win in Albany. So he's now equaled myself and Travis with the number of wins in Albany events. So big congrats to Alex. He's certainly the one to beat. And last but not least, the Big Brim Club. It has a new member with Liam Morrow. His 1.18 kilo fish that he captured on day 1 ranks him in 15th in the Big Brim Club. So another big congratulations to Liam. That's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please continue to provide me with your comments and feedback, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.